Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. Our team arrives on time and is always professional. Be sure your unit is ready for the cooler temperatures by visiting our website, callks.com today, and schedule your appointment. It's fast and easy. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today. 205-322-9090, AL certification number 1112.
The Weather Extreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Thursday, the 11th of January. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather turning much colder tomorrow. We'll see a huge temperature drop and maybe some icy problems near the Tennessee state line and then points north, and a frigid weekend ahead. And next week looks awfully cold. So let's talk things over. We'll start with the upper air look across the continental United States. This is the flow at 500 millibars, big trough to the west. That'll bring rain in here tonight and tomorrow morning. There's the visible satellite view. Some breaks in the overcast for a pretty decent part of the state. We've got a mixture of clouds and sunshine going, and really not much rain going on at 211. We had some rain falling in parts of West Alabama between the Golden Triangle of Mississippi and Tuscaloosa, and that's about it. But showers will likely increase tonight, especially early tomorrow morning, in advance of a very sharp cold front headed this way. Check the numbers. Wow. How about low 70s today for Tuscaloosa, the Shelby County Airport. Montgomery at 75, Birmingham at 71, almost 20 degrees above average for this time of the year. But here comes our front. It's between Little Rock, where they've got 63, and Tulsa, where they have 27. And deep in the cold air, it's way below zero on the Canadian border. When we go in the deep freeze tomorrow afternoon, we basically stay there for the weekend and much of next week. Check the watch warning map this afternoon. Winter weather issues from a lot of the United States. First off, back in the northwest states, Washington, Idaho, Montana, winter storm warnings there. Winter weather advisories for cities like St. Louis and Chicago. Blizzard warnings for a small part of northwestern Minnesota. Winter storm warnings for parts of the northeast United States. And closer to home, there is a winter storm warning in effect for much of western Tennessee, including Memphis, Jackson, Clarksville, up into western Kentucky. That includes Bowling Green and Paducah. And to the east and west surrounding that, there are winter weather advisories in effect. That includes Nashville, much of the Cumberland Plateau. And in Alabama, this is the winter weather advisory for tomorrow. It includes Franklin, Colbert, Lauderdale, Limestone, Madison, and Jackson counties. That's where there could be some icing problems because of a wintry mix. And we will basically have no issues south of that zone. Most of the state with no winter weather problems at all, mainly those areas up near the Tennessee state line, places like Florence, Russellville, Athens, Huntsville, and Scottsboro. In fact, here's a graphic from the Weather Service in Huntsville showing the timing of the onset of the wintry precipitation. The Shoals 8 to 10, Huntsville 11 to 1, and then you've got Scottsboro from 1 to 3. That's the approximate time for the possibility of icing up there. Check the rain for the next 7 days. Big rains back in the Pacific Northwest and messy weather for the east. Some of that rain, some of it sleet, some freezing rain, some snow. In Alabama, rain amounts about 1 inch for the Tennessee Valley, lighter amounts down to the south. This is valid through Thursday morning of next week. And this is the chance of accumulating snow greater than 2 inches. And you start going over 50% where you see the shades of blue, and that's basically from areas west of Nashville back up through parts of Kentucky, Ohio, and western Pennsylvania. And again, for Alabama, if you're looking for snow, you better be way north, up near the Tennessee state line. Let's check the modeling. This is the GFS, the 12Z run at noon tomorrow. Negative trough coming through here, very dynamic system. Down below that, this is noon. The rain will be ending from west to east during the day. And let me just say this now. We're going to have a huge thermal contrast. Goodness, look at this. This is at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, yeah, you can pick out that front. 33 in the Shoals, 61 for Gadsden. So for some of you in the morning, if you're on the western side of the state, it's going to be cold. It's going to stay cold all day. For central and east Alabama, you'll start the day in the 60s, but you'll drop in the 30s in literally 1 hour. You're going to see a 20 or 30 degree plunge. So just be ready for that. And, of course, when it gets there, the cold air depends on your placement in the state. We'll go to 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. At that point, maybe some light snow or flurries up in the Tennessee Valley. Otherwise, just windy and cold. This is the accumulated snow coming off the GFS. You can see the better numbers are up over northwest Tennessee, back into western Kentucky. And the same chart coming off the European, again showing the better snows, Kentucky, Ohio, maybe parts of West Virginia, and just not much at all. Any accumulation up in the Tennessee Valley will be pretty light. But again, it's going to be very cold. And again, let me go back to this winter weather advisory. So for travelers, once you get up in those blue counties, up in the far north Alabama, that's where there could be some icing problems tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, and then points north up into Tennessee. So if you're driving north, be aware of that and be careful. The weekend, cold and dry. Saturday, temperatures, I think, stay in the 30s all day. Strong northwest wind. That's going to keep the wind chill index below freezing all day. Gradual clearing. This is Sunday. We start the day in the upper teens. The high Sunday, again, 37 to 40. The sky's sunny, not as windy. Go to Monday, the high creeping up in the 40s, but a clipper passing north of the state. That could bring some light snow, maybe clipping the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama Monday evening, but again, probably nothing to that. And then Tuesday, another surge of cold air. And by golly, that could keep us below freezing all day. In fact, if this verifies, we could be in the 20s much of the day Tuesday. And then Wednesday morning, we're expecting a low between 10 and 14. And the high Wednesday in the middle 30s, the sky will be sunny. And a week from today, Thursday the 18th, troughing on the East Coast, and we're still cold and dry. This is the end of the forecast period. Sunday the 21st of January, troughing to the west. The air warms up. A storm system forms over Oklahoma. And if this were to verify, snow for the Texas Panhandle and parts of Kansas, mild with a chance of showers here. And let's check our numbers. Yeah, we're up there. Very warm today, but you can see for the weekend, highs in the 30s. We bump up in the 40s on Monday, and then we could stay below freezing much of the day, Tuesday and Wednesday. Very cold. And then we warm back up. We probably see 50s back in here by the weekend of January 20th and 21st. That's it for the Weather Extreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Hey, KS Services is now running their $59 fall tune-up special. The weather's getting cooler and the days are getting shorter. Don't let the fall weather sneak up on you. Call us today, 205-322-9090, AL certification number 11120.